from Jamaica, and I will be presenting on determining landslide susceptibility within the parish of Kingston and St. Andrew. Okay, so my presentation is broken down into introduction, objectives, methodology, study area, maps and analysis, and conclusion. So, as a part of our 1-month iTech program, it's required for us to complete a presentation on our field of study using the ArcGIS software. So, the objective is to use downloaded Aster digital elevation model data to complete a landslide susceptibility assessment of the parish, Kingston and St. Andrew, which is the capital city of Jamaica. So the methodology, I downloaded the Aster data from USGS Earth Explorer, processing of the DEM data, creation of the DEM map, slope analysis map, contour map, and aspect map, and then use the DEM, the slope, and the aspect as inputs to create the susceptibility map. By a simple process of using already existing lithology data, a comparison was done between the lithology and the level of susceptibility. And by digitizing existing communities within Kingston and St. Andrew, I was able to overlay layers to identify the severely affected communities. So this shows the study area of Kingston and St. Andrew. Kingston is a dense urban area, while St. Andrew comprises both of urban and rural settings. So our DEM map of Kingston and St. Andrew shows the northeast section of the parish having highest elevation, and as we move along the north and northwest, they also have relatively high elevations. The elevations range up to a maximum of 2,800 meters, and the central and southern sections of the parish are relatively flat as we move towards the coastline. Our slope map is in conformity with the DEM map, as the slope map highlights the northeastern section of the parish to have steeper slopes, where we see it highlighted in our shades of yellow to red, and red being the steepest slope of a maximum of 87. And as we move to the northern and northwest, there are also some steep slopes on that section, but to our central and southern section of the parish, it is relatively flat. So I was able to identify slopes with areas from 22 degrees up to a maximum of approximately 88 degrees, and those ranging with greater sections greater than 70 degrees were found in the northeastern section of the island, of the parish. Our aspect map highlighted the study area, showing that the areas with higher elevation having aspects of a western, northwest, and northern aspect. So the slopes faced the western, northwest, and northern sections. Our contour map, which was generated from our DEM, was done with contours having interval of 50 meters, and it highlights the eastern section of the parish having steeper contours, as these contours were closer together. While moving northwesterly, the steepness reduces slightly, and our southern and central sections of the parish is relatively flat with little to no contour lines. So our land susceptibility map uses the inputs of our digital elevation, or slope, and our aspect data, and the susceptibility of the parish was determined. So it shows the northeastern side of the parish being more susceptible to landslides, as well as the northern section of the parish also being susceptible. Our northwestern side is slightly susceptible, but not as much, and as we move to the center and the southern section of the parish, they are less susceptible to landslides, as this section was more flat. So with overlaying the lithology data, we had lithology comprising of andesitic, granodiorite, shales, and alluvium. most persons would expect alluvium to be more susceptible, but not in this case because our alluvium soil was found in the very flat areas of the parish, while the more susceptible areas had anedicitic, shale, and granodiorite soil type and rocks. So the communities that will be most likely affected are labeled, and we have 25 severely affected communities, moving from the eastern to the northern, and the northwestern sections of the island, of the parish, sorry. So in conclusion, the northeast, St. Andrew, northern and northwest St. Andrew will be more susceptible to landslides, while the southern and central sections of the parish are less susceptible to landslides due to the soil type and rock formations found within the area. And that is the end of the presentation. Thank you.